It's better than
what they get fed, I promise you.
Wow.
It's very ignorant that you will just assume these dogs are not eating good because of the way they are living.
Clock that tea. Clock that tea.
Lisa, you don't even feed your own dog. Your nanny does that for you.
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. Today, we're going to be talking about the Real Housewives of Miami, Season 6, Episode 15. And there's, the girls are in Mexico City. I have a lot to talk about in this episode. Lisa, I'm coming for your head. Girl, you really tried Miss Kiki. But y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into the video.
Let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, want it, securing the bag.
All right, so the episode starts off with all the ladies going to, the cathedral to, basically pray. And, when they walk inside, the church is gorgeous. It's just like, you could just tell it's a state of art that has lasted the test of time. So they went in and, Alexia wanted them to go, and all the ladies went to, pray, especially pray for Gertie. We all know that she was going through her cancer struggle, and the head of her, chemo session that she had coming up. And the thing about Gertie is the fact that, I'm happy that she really made it through. But we all have to realize that not a lot of people do make it through. So let's make sure we send our prayers out to a lot of families that have went through, family members having cancers and family members, really being affected by that. So I want to make sure that we give prayers out to those family members as well. My family recently got affected by, cancer. My aunt passed away, before the New Year's, and it really hit my family very hard. And right now I've come to peace with her passing, and I know she's looking down on all of us happy, and she's in a better place. So Alexia wants to go and pray to the Virgin Saint of Guadalupe. And they sit down, they kneel. They say it's like such a powerful moment. Gertie instantly drops into tears. She's kneeling, connected with Larsa and Alexia, and it's a really good moment for them because these are 2 points of contention for Gertie, because she has had it out with Larsa this whole entire season, and then with Alexia last season, they really didn't see eye to eye. I mean, Alexia has always been on the wrong side of history, but this is one time that she actually did something right. So I'm just like, I'm happy that she had that moment. And, also Julia, she's there supporting. And she's like, I'm going to be here to support because that's what I do. This is my friend. So I'm going to be here to support. But, they all go back into the van, and we find out that, when Julia's son passed away, the only living being that was with her in the church was her dog.
The only living soul that I had with me to cry was Louis, my little black and white Cocker Spaniel.
Nobody else. So she was like, that's why she has such a deep-rooted connection with her animals. And she was like, my farm is my temple. That's where I go to, pray, worship, this, that, and the third. And I want to let a lot of people know that just because you're not under the church doesn't mean you can't be, have a spirituality. A lot of people think that you have to go to church to be spiritual, be a Christian, be, whatever denomination that you reside under. But it's like, regardless of the fact, whatever you believe in, as long as you create a space of, purpose and that, good feeling and that positive energy, I think that's all you really need, right? So, the girls are really going out. They're going to go on, before they head out, they're trying to go on this little canoe, kayak, gondola little situation. But Lisa, she goes back to the hotel because she has to get all her paperwork and all her ducks in a row because, they're trying to finish up this filing of her, the money situation. So Lisa's over here talking to her attorney. They're like, look over the paper we sent you over. Let's see what's going to be good. Let me know what's good, what's not. She's like, yeah, there's some stuff I got to look over, but it's okay for right now. But
Great, but I feel okay.
It's a very positive deal for both of you. And what's most important is it's positive for the kids.
So she hang up. Lenny called. Mind you, he didn't want to be recorded, so they cut the cameras. Lenny basically, said they both agreed to the paperwork. Everything is signed off camera. But one thing he did say was, you have to make sure you permanently don't no man can permanently live with you.
Like whatever, you know, they're always gonna have, as long as they have their own house, they can stay with me as long as they want. Yeah. But
did you tell him about his girlfriend?
Yes.
To be honest, if I were Lisa, I was like, girl, I don't give a fuck about none of that because he got his house, I got my house. Cool, by coastal. I don't care about none of that. Cool. But, you know, Lisa goes into the Sprinter van, heading to the gondola with all the girls, and basically she breaks down a little bit. She's talking about, you know, I feel like I failed. There's a lot of stuff going on that I feel like, you know, I don't really know what's going on. I feel like, you know, I could have pushed harder. You know, I didn't get all the money I wanted.
15 years? Her whole life? The best years of her life? I think she needs to get her settlement, move forward, and cut her ties with him.
I mean, like I said, like, I feel like for Lisa, she didn't want to go, she said down to the mat, but I feel like she doesn't want to go down to court because of the simple fact that you don't know where the judge is going to land at. Depending on the outcome, to be honest, she could have wiggled the room, especially if the judge, you know, seen public opinion and seen all the stuff that Lenny put her through. Girl, if I was the judge, girl, give her all the money. Give her all the money. But it is what it is. I feel like, you know, separate the assets. I guess they figure out situation, everything's cool. So they go on the gondola and everybody's there. Obviously Lisa is still in her feelings. She's just like, yeah, you know, there's a lot of stuff I wish I would have pushed harder, this and the third. She starts crying, woes is me. And now it's getting to a point of she's still in that mode of depressing, and it's bringing the energy down. All the girls are feeling it. So she talks about, you know, Jody and how, you know, she feels like, you know, she didn't want to complain around him because she feels like she brings him down, and she cried over something. He's not really consoling her because he feels like she's crying over Lenny. And mind you, she's been dating Jody for a year. That is a strong man. Salute to him, because I could not deal with hearing about another man. Now, crying over, you know, the situation, cool. Crying over how could he do this to me, or da 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 da, like, girl, Big Beck Lenny gotta go, right? Now that y'all got the money situation done, all y'all gotta do is just sign the paperwork and divorce is on its way. But, you know, Larsa brings up, she was like, if I was Jody, she's like, I wouldn't put up with your shit in the first place. I said, ooh.
You're gonna be screwed. No, I love him. And I don't know anyone else that would take your shit, no offense. Like, I love you, but like, I don't. That's up.
Girl. Tactful. And she's like, oh girl, that's fucked up. Really? So they have like this little back and forth, because she's just like, girl, why would you even say that, because that's kind of messed up. And Larsa's like, no, I'm just being for real. Like, why would you, you know, you complain a lot, you do all this back and forth, nobody want to hear all that every single day. And I get it, like, it's true. All the girls, they chill out, they're over here having you know, enjoying the sightseeing of the gondolas. They start going to, like, you see people's houses and towns on the side. There's dogs on the side, and Lisa starts throwing, you know, like bread, pizza, chicken to the dogs. Mind you, she started making comments. She started like, yeah, you know, I bet you this is the best food that they have ever had. You know, the food that they eat probably disgusting, probably nasty. This food is so good for them because it's probably way better than what they got.
It's better than what they get fed, I promise you.
It's very ignorant.
Clock that T.
Lisa, you don't even feed your own dog. Your nanny does that for you.
Yup.
So Kiki's just like, girl, like, chill out, stop bringing the food. She's like, I'm feeding the animals. She was like, no, you're over here insinuating that they're eating bad because of their living conditions, and that's not even the case. She's like, well, they're dirty, they're mangy, da 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 da.
They're being hungry and they look dirty. But you just said they're getting better food than what they normally fed. How do you know what they're feeding them? Dog food.
And she's making all these generalized statements and these like assumptions about situations that she do not know. You're in another country, and you need. Lisa is the type of person go to another country and disrespects them, and she's aloof and she doesn't know that she's disrespecting. The thing about it is that you need to be careful about how you talk about other people in other situations, especially when this is not your country. And obviously we do certain things different than over there. And I just felt like she was just very disrespectful, period. And Kiki set her straight, and I was happy about that. So Kiki gets told her, like, girl, chill out, like, stop doing that. She's like, I'm feeding the animals. I'm feeding the animals. She started really going like up, and she stands up on Kiki.
I was trying to help animals. I love animals.
Nice, don't get up and scream. You know, you get up with me and I'm gonna get up, then it's gonna be something.
And Kiki was like, don't stand up on me. Like, where I'm from, you don't stand up, you don't raise, you don't point your fingers, you don't do that. And Lisa was like, okay. She stood up. She's like, okay, what you gonna do?
Don't do that. You don't do fingers, you don't get up, you don't scream at me. I'm standing up with that.
Antagonizing. So when Kiki throws her little juice box, don't know where she got it from. She pulled it out of thin air. She throws her juice box.
Sit down. Let's sit down and be down. No, like, sit down. My ego. Oh my God, wait, no, Kiki, are you? Oh my gosh.
Lisa's like,
you just assaulted me. You assaulted me.
just talk about she assaulted her. I'm just like, this is the white woman shit that everybody be talking about.
Do something else.
No, but you can't.
You assaulted me.
No, shut up. You shut up.
You antagonized her. You were the one that was disrespectful. She's trying to tell you to sit your simple-minded ass down and stop being disrespectful to these people that you do not know. You have a man that's over here rolling on a gondola, hearing everything that you're saying, being disrespectful. She's trying to check you and tell you to calm down. But when you stand up on her, she tell you to sit down, and then you talk about, okay, I'm not gonna sit down. She throws something at you. Now she assaulted you. Now it's like, you can't assault me. You need to shut the F up. Shut the F up. Shut the F up. They start going back and forth. Kiki ain't letting loose. Kiki stands up. They going back and forth. And I'm just like, I'm so happy that the other girls was on Kiki's side because Lisa was out of order.
Lisa, you're trying Kiki to a point you don't try another woman. I'm sorry. I love it. I'm trying you, but unless I'm ready for someone to try.
Get him again. Get him for me.
Alexia was like, you've been telling us to shut the fuck up the whole time, so what makes you think that we just gonna sit up here and just be cool? Like, you just been very rude.
Yeah, well, we can say the same thing to you to shut the fuck up too.
If you stand up on me, you do this, like, there's a different type of reaction that happens, so you can't expect her not to react to you when you stand up on her when she told you not to. And she's like, really? Really? I wanna get off. I wanna get off. I'm just like, girl, when we're trying to hold you accountable, you can't take it. And that's why with Lisa, you lost all the points that you earned this season. You lost all of them right then. Because now I know what type of chick you are. I don't got nothing but Lisa. Girl, bye.
Stop, but we're just trying to help the situation, Lisa. Okay, we're telling you to stay. And we're to stay because it's better. I want off the boat.
Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch.
Bye, bitch.
I don't got nothing for her. Nothing. That pissed me off because it's triggering, because this is a prime example of how in our country people play the victim.
Clock that T.
And want to be all, oh, you hit me, you did this to me.
Clock that T.
After you antagonize and poke the whole time.
Clock that T.
And when she reacted, and you better have she to push in that water, but when she reacted, now she assaulted you. Yeah, Lisa, goodbye. But you know, the girls start looking up. They looking up. They see these dolls hanging by their necks, and so I was just like, "Girl, they got the dolls around. Everybody's getting spooked out." But it's just a cultural thing. But you know, that was the end of the episode. I'm happy that Kiki stood up for herself as she needs to, because at the end of the day, if you let these women walk all over you, and you let these women, for Kiki, if you become a doormat, they're gonna constantly walk all over you. So I'm happy that she is not becoming a doormat and she's standing up for herself and let them know that you're not going to disrespect me or talk to me any other way. Yes, ma'am. But y'all, let me know what you guys think. This was a great episode. This is a great season. I'm sad that it's coming to an end, but you know, it is what it is. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Brian Keith, LG, Black Butte. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let a God stop a y'all and break your head here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around. Cause